Welcome back. So, I goofed. I started recording last night, as someone might have known, and it only recorded for 38 seconds. I didn't know that it stopped recording. So I started playing. So, a quick recap, if you will. We were in Mass Fusion. I went down, fought the Brotherhood, killed them all, and I got to the elevator in the back. Went down to the reactor. I was like, ooh, ah, ooh. And I found some stuff. I found a hazmat suit, put it on, went into the reactor, and got the core out. A beryllium agitator, I should say. So I get it out. The alarm goes off. I'm like, oh, what's going on? How do I? So I go to the door, get out. Nick and that other one are fighting a Protectron. A turret comes up out the ceiling. I'm like, oh, this is nothing. And then a Securitron comes running out.
Guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't
And
believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Don't want any trouble.
whoops me. Let's leave it at that. So we get it. I run out of stim packs, however. And then the two assault robots come out. You know, the ones that shoot lasers out of their faces. Out of stim packs. So I do the drug cocktail, buff out, psycho, medics, the usual. And I go up and I'm about to punch it to death, and then it's like, I'm like, ah. It's like, boom, boom, boom. So I die. However, I did not save before I went in there, so it started me back up at Mass Fusion where I last left off. So I had to go through the Brotherhood again. I just ran past them. After the elevator, I was like, ooh, ah, oh, got the hazmat suit, went in there, got it. Came out, whooped the Protectron, the Securitron, got the turret out of the way, and I pulled out the laser musket, cranked it up to 6, shot one of those assault robots. I took it down to a little bit below half. They focused on that one woman, so I was able to get him down and kill him. So I'm going upstairs, and there's another Protectron up at the top. I'm like, oh, we'll just shoot it, and then I realized, oh, I'm now out of stim packs again. So that was fun. Got it out of the way. There was another turret. I charged up a 6-shot laser, musket shot, and missed. I was like, ah. Anyway, got the turrets out of the way. Got the Protectron out of the way. Got up the elevator. Helped clear out the Brotherhood again. Left. Discovered Mass Fusion's location. Then I teleported out of there to the Institute. And then I was like, oh wait, I should probably do this real quick. So I went up to Sanctuary Hill. I found out that the two Brotherhood members that I had left up there immediately turned hostile once I arrived. One of them was unnamed, the other one was, unfortunately, Paladin Dance. I had to kill Paladin Dance. His corpse is laying in my garden right now. It sucks. I wish he just left. Like, maybe we could have talked later or something. But anyway, Dance is dead. I do the thing with dog meat. Nick got into my extra suit of power armor. Well, not my extra, but actually my main one. My extra one was sitting off to the side without any pieces on it. So, I didn't know the NPC, like my followers, could do that. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, I get dog meat, we do the thing. I get my luck up to 5. I go to the Institute, complete the mission, blah blah blah. And then I hear Father talking with the doctor about his terminal illness. It's a moment. He says, I need you to do something. I'm like, okay. Was it more parts? He's like, no. We're trying to get a guy. He flipped out, understandably, because the Institute just came to his door. I'm like, You guys can teleport literally anywhere. Like, I've done it. How's that? Anyway, I don't know how he saw him coming. He got a flare off, and guess who showed up to answer? The Minutemen. So he's like, it's your group. I would hope that you can keep them under control. I'm like, I got it. So I go over there, talk to him, basically like, hey, calm down. We're not going to attack them. We're friends with the Institute. And he's like, what? Understandably, the guy's like, where did this come from?
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Anyway, so he's like, fine. So I go in, I talk to the scientist, I'm like, what happened? What are you doing? Why do you need him? Blah, blah, blah. He's basically a prodigy. That's cool. So I go to talk to the door that he is behind. He's like, I know what the Institute does. You think I'm just gonna walk away? He's like, we need your help. It's for the good of mankind. I charm the pants off this man. He's like, okay. Comes with the Institute, mind you, which up to like a week ago was known for coming and taking people in the night, replacing them with synths, which I think the railroad's actually responsible for that, in that they replace the synth's memory with people, and it's actually the railroad who's replacing people with synths. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a gut feeling. So I go out to talk to the Minutemen. They've already walked off somewhere. And I go up back to Sanctuary Hill. I painted up my suit of power armor, fixed it up. It's now got racing flames on it, so my agility is increased with it, which I think is, gonna help with the power armor. I go to Vault 81, because I heard that there was a companion there that I didn't get. I was like, oh. Okay. So I go there. I complete the little quest with the girl and her cat that got lost. It's like, go to the hospital, blah, 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 to see blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what happened? So I go hospital. They're talking. They're like, oh, hey, can you help us? The kid's dying. So I go to a secret compartment in Vault 81 where the actual Vault experiment was taking place, where they were raising mole rats, developing diseases inside of them, and were going to release inside the Vault to test cures and such with. That's just diabolical. And their notes, they fed them growth hormones and stuff like that to make them bigger so they could produce more of the stuff and antibodies and blah blah blah. One of them was smart. We're talking like human smart. It gets out, it lets the others out. This is about, almost 200 years ago. So it's in ruins. That's... So I'm going through, there's some turrets, a Protectron or two, and then the mole rats come out in force. Although, little Chrome's tooth, poison, they're dead. Dog meat's with me, blah blah blah, it's a thing. See a brood mother, which I'm not sure if I've seen one of those before, but pretty much is bigger than normal. Because mole rats, they breed like bees. It's weird. Anyway, so I go through, I've unlocked the door, I go in it, and there are these 3 lockers laying down that are acting like coffins. I got lab coats on top of it. A robot named Curie buried them, pretty much, to the best of her abilities. And she made a cure-all, pretty much. Which, there was one left because it is an organic compound, and she just had no longer any means to reproduce it. She finished making the things 83 years ago. All the others have degraded. I let her out. She says she'll see me to the door. We leave. I give it to the kid. He's fine. They're like, thank you so much. They give me a room in the vault. And Curie's like, would it be okay if I came with you? I'm like, sure. I found the medical bobblehead, which is great. So it permanently increases stim packs by 10%. I was like, alright, I'll see you guys next time. I go to turn off the recording, and I find that it hasn't been recording for the entire almost 2 hours. And I am so sorry. about all that. Alright, so we're going to pick up where we should have left off. Kiri was the Miss Nanny bot that you saw with me earlier, the white shell and all that. So she's gonna be walking around. Well, not, but she's gonna be floating around. Kind of like Codsworth, but, you know, with a French accent
Ah,
instead of a British.
there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Quick save. Alright, hold on, let me check something real quick. Alright, yeah, we're still recording. Okay, we're still recording. Good. Gonna be a little paranoid about that. Let's see. People of the Commonwealth, for years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but is not the whole truth. We are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. You think the Commonwealth would have some nicer paper? I mean, the Institute would have some nice paper. Oop. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground has ceased to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply ask that you do not interfere with the Institute's operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. You may rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, that mankind will thrive under our guidance. Well, that is certainly an
For
announcement.
years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are... here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Huh?
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. Though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Alright. For those of you who don't know, there is a synth currently in Diamond City who I wonder if we probably be making contact with him. So let's go. Oh. Yeah, I've seen them pull off some crazy things. Yeah, it's one of these things that attacked.
Baseball game? How exciting!
Oh. Sorry. That's nice. Kinda knocked over the, Here, let me just, fix that for you. Never mind.
Yes.
Power noodles. Sounds very nutritious. What type of noodles do you serve? Oh, Japanese. Watashi wa kuri desu. You know, I think this robot is broken.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and the Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? A bunch of people got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
I have a feeling things can go horribly wrong if I left the wrong recording. Hopefully I left a good one. Let's see.
Hi. There.
Travis.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So,
Hey, Travis.
I don't, okay. I usually don't. This is why.
Someone has social anxiety. And in the nuclear apocalypse, I am so sorry.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
Don't break my stuff if you don't mind.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
Radio thing with tips.
Okay. Let's try this.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi.
Travis.
Don't break my stuff if you don't.
Okay,
If you don't
Maybe
mind.
this goes here.
Let's put tubes.
Alright. In you go.
Button. Dial.
This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So, hey, I mean, hi. Again, hi? Hi. Hey.
Hmm.
I don't,
Somewhere. So the light goes up.
really don't.
There we go. Is that it? Ah, you're killing me, man.
Hey, I mean, hi. Again,
Travis, have a good day. Well, good night. I'll see you later. But social anxiety disorder in the nuclear apocalypse. I can almost imagine. I do not dare to imagine a worse psychological disorder to be suffering from. Oh, God. Maybe paranoia or obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, God. That would be a nightmare. Although, to be fair, I'm thinking of a person living in this time, like our time, like
Your presence here is a great gift.
IRL,
Not just to Father, but to all of us.
going to Fallout and suffering through that.
Father is more than just
To be fair, I think someone born in the Fallout universe would probably have their own way of dealing with it, and that they would be obsessive about how things were instead of how they could be. Nah, I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I should probably stop talking about things I don't know about.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
But where's the fun in that? Ooh, slope. It's a gentle slope too.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Oh.
Best
Oh, okay.
part of my day is coming home.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
I wonder if Sean...
He's gone too far this time.
Who said that?
Someday, Mother, this will all be yours.
How do I shut the door? I feel like we should shut the door.
After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Oh, goodness. Sean, you should probably step away from the reactor. Where does this go?
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it?
Thank you. Alright, that's cool. Should totally be able to make one of those in a settlement. I wonder who's gonna turn on me.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
People in service again.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
For what it's worth, I think you're a fine choice to take Father's place.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Okay, they need to update that dialogue soon. Yeah, totally get the Aperture Science feel for this, don't you?
It must make you proud to see
I do.
what Father has done. All that he has built.
I'm kind of worried then about the obvious parallels that could be drawn from that with the artificial intelligence. So many stairs. Why is there only one elevator?
Dr. Carlin's doing some
May I be the
amazing
first to welcome
things
you
with
here.
our
We're
genetically
looking
engineered
forward to working
crops.
with you. What kind of work will we be doing, exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracts for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
So, do we want numbers or do we want quality?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
In case anyone didn't mention, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Got me running all over the place.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to Mother.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor on.
Dr. Lee's not even here. Kinda sucks that I sent her off to the Brotherhood, but hopefully we'll get her
You've
back.
met with the Director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? Do you agree with their decision?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices. You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology, they seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
How do you know what their goals are? You've never tried to engage with them.
I've dealt with them far longer than you have. I've seen what they're capable of. The lengths to which they'll go to achieve their objectives. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them. That the time has come to put an end to them. For our sake. For our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.
An order, huh? Oh, Sean.
The railroad has left us with no other option.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't find my notes anywhere.
There's always ways around orders. Wait, did I level up? I think I leveled up. I didn't even notice. Whoops. We'll correct that shortly. Randomly receiving bonus XP for any action may trigger 3 XP 3 times for all kills for a short period of time. Oh, my eyes. I'm blind. Hello. We're going to talk with them. They may be radicals, and I do have my suspicions about all the synths who look human finding basically their human counterpart and murdering them to take their place. You know, the boogeyman. The fear that has engulfed the Commonwealth so thoroughly before my involvement. For example, you may or may not remember this, but there was a random event that we ran into where there was a guy, the 2 men who looked identical, on the road. One had a gun pointed at the other and was shouting that he was a synth. Well, the guy on the ground was a synth. I was like, hey, calm down, put the gun down, let's talk about this. And the one was like, now I just have to dig 2 holes. So, yeah, one was a synth, but the Institute is very clear that they do not. It's weird. The Railroad is the only organization I know with the want and the need, with the ability to do it and the want to do it, to change a synth's memories. And their face, because the Institute would not. Why would they make it look like someone who already is around? They'd blow the cover if they're going undercover, I mean. That's weird.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight. But I want to help you guys. Far too little, far too late. There's no way we can trust you now. Get the hell out of here, and don't come back. Hey, just leave.
And here I was thinking we'd become pen pals. And here I was thinking we'd become pen pals.
I can't believe Dez is letting you walk out of here.
Hey there.
Saw some of your work along the trail. Not bad. For a human, that is.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you caught us at a shit time. We're still recovering from something I can't get into. We're a man down, though. And if anything Deacon said about you is true, I'd like you on our team.
I'm interested.
Awesome. I think you'll be a good fit. I know Dez said we don't got room, but talk to Deacon. I'm sure he's got an angle. He always does.
Get out of here.
Just leave.
Excuse me.
Stay away from me.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
There he is.
And here I was thinking we'd become pen pals.
Hey there.
And here I was thinking we'd become pen pals.
Hey, get out of here.
Alright, I just want to check something real quick.
Dez is letting you walk.
What was my last save? Autosave, I mean. Okay, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Whoops. There we go.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
Who told you that?
I'm not about to divulge anything sensitive to you. Get the hell out of here, and don't come back.
That was quicker.
Just leave.
Alright. One more time. Oh my goodness, I want to find a Gatling laser. Replace this minigun. I need to find a way of getting more fusion cells.
Get out of here.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
You must have some faulty intel. I'm not working with them.
Perhaps. But we can't afford to take any chances. Get the hell out of here, and don't come back. Work together, people!
Let's see. What do I got?
It's only a matter of time. God, don't look.
going to stop me? You mess with my people? Hell no! Not now. I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
I didn't want to kill any of them. As I say, as I loot their corpses. Wait, where's Tinker Tom? Very disappointed with how that went down.
Sweet.
I'd like to get one of these. Does it run on a fusion core? Oh, that sucks. If it does, I mean. Although that would probably... Huh. I wonder if it runs on a fusion core, if it... That determines the amount of ammunition it has. Hmm. I've been saying Securitron, haven't I? I probably will continue to say that, but...
Real menace. Glad it's back to the lawns.
so. The work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
You're confident the railroad is finished?
As confident as we can be. It was always a loose network. But with the key players gone, it's not impossible that they'll be back someday. But it will take them time. There is obviously one final threat to the Institute.
Sure. There's always one last thing.
You're not wrong, I suppose. There will always be issues that need to be dealt with, but this is something else entirely. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
Destroy them? What exactly do you mean?
I mean we eliminate all Brotherhood forces in the Commonwealth. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
You have something in mind if that happens?
I'd like to prevent it from happening in the first place. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
And if we fail, we're just making things worse for ourselves.
We won't fail. Dr. Watson should be in the lab. He will explain the details to you. Time is of the essence.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
All that he has destroyed. That he's had me do with my own hands. In the name of what is right and what is for the good of all. Oh, I feel like I have chosen poorly.
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Dr. Watson?
Did you need something?
Any special projects going on that I should know about?
Are you referring to something in particular? Has something happened?
Sean says it's time.
Oh, well, I guess it's been coming. I suppose we should get moving. Let's go, Rosalind. Sean says it's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
I know, but we need to move quickly on this. Dr. Orman has done most of the hands-on work, so I'll let her explain the basics to you.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Evan can give you the rundown.
Right? Sure. Liberty Prime was a pre-war experiment by the military. The Brotherhood found it when they moved to the Capital Wasteland. They never could get it up and running, until they got help from Dr. Lee.
I didn't realize she'd had such an impact.
Yeah, it was successful enough that they brought it with them. You can guess, I think, who they plan on using it on next. Now, Dr. Lee had access to everything on Liberty Prime. I mean everything. While we don't have it all written down, we've got enough. We know what it can do, and we know how to take advantage of that.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
Seriously? No, this is it. Don't worry, it's going to work. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
All right, good luck. I'll send word that you're on your way up.
I've already started thinking about the next reactor. I'm convinced that antimatter is the way to go.
Oh, this is gonna be intense. Goodness.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
That's what I meant by upstairs. Okay.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Oh yeah, I gotta level up. So bright. Alright, I need to go pick up my power armor. Load in a fresh fusion core. Maybe grab Nick. Bring with me. I don't know, Curie seems like she would be. Yeah, let's bring Curie. See if we can get her to like us a little bit more. Because she kind of disliked me murdering the entire railroad. Although I do agree with that. Okay. Need a heavy hitter. There we go.
Can we fly to Los Angeles? I hear it is most lovely there.
How do I destroy this? Alright, that's how you destroy it.
I did all right there. By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Gus.
Oh, just wasted that one.
Tactical assessment. Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Charge building. We're relaying to a safe location.
Well, that was intense. I mean, it felt kind of like a standard shootout, but still. Vertibirds. I don't think I ever fought a vertibird before. I didn't really fight the vertibird. I shot the pilot, and the vertibird went down. But still. Dang. Just killed a lot of people.
We're keeping Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken under close observation. We've improved security in bioscience. Now nobody can lock us out.
I wouldn't be here not for your son.
Well, this is a bit intense. I'm guessing by the picture on the mission.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes, but there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute, and to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
Isn't there some other way? Some other treatment that could help you?
Nothing permanent, no. The inevitable could be delayed, but at increasingly terrible cost. I simply decided it wasn't worth it. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Mother, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Well. I wasn't quite expecting that. Uh... Uh... Oh, goodness. Well, then. That's the end of the main story, I guess? Okay, well then. I think we're gonna end that there. That was strangely emotional. I think I'll play through on this end of the, on this choice. Choosing the Institute side, killing the Railroad, destroying the Brotherhood, that sort of thing. I'm gonna play through it all the way, and then I may, in other episodes, go back to that little split decision, and we'll see the Brotherhood end, and if we had supported not the Institute, but other forces in the Commonwealth. But yeah, heck of an episode. Glad I got to play through this. Can't wait for the DLC and the mods that come out. It's gonna be an interesting trip. Bethesda, well done. My frame rate did drop. There were glitches. There were problems, of course, but it would be boring if it was perfect. On that note, have a good day, everyone.